Hello everyone and welcome. This subject is one that we could all relate to because at one point in our lives we are either going to break up with someone or someone's going to break up with them. And maybe you've experienced both, but both ways it hurts regardless. And when it comes to loving someone and it ending, it sucks. And if I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, for the past couple of months now, I have just genuinely have not been happy with myself. You know, I feel like there's this certain kind of like blues we go through after a breakup. And for me, it's been looking like a lot of sleeping in, falling off my good habits, not really exercising as much, or having any self-care routine, excessive drinking and partying, late nights, and just genuinely just not being happy with who I am. It is currently 3:02 p.m. and I am basically just now getting my day started. It's like broad daylight outside. This is basically how my days have been looking like, and it sucks. I'm sad. Literally, like, I'm gonna start today by just picking up my room. It's very just like a mess, just like I feel like I am right now. And yeah, like last night and this morning I stayed up just like, you know, thinking about, you know, just not focusing on me and what I'm doing with my life. And that is like preventing me from even like doing anything productive for myself. And so it only makes me feel sad whenever I keep thinking about what could have been versus what am I doing right now. Today is Saturday. The challenge officially starts on Monday. But I just kind of wanted to like give you guys like a look of the reality, you know, behind the scenes, behind the closed doors of a post-breakup. And I want you to know that it is absolutely human of you to care about your ex. It is absolutely human of you to feel the sadness and the emotions that you feel towards your ex after a breakup. Anyone who acts cold and cold-hearted, like, and shows no emotion is broken. That's not human. It is normal for you to feel hurt and to feel just sad and all the emotions that you're feeling after a breakup, you know, like that's absolutely normal. So allow yourself to feel those feelings, but don't let it overpower you. Don't let it take over your life. And when it gets to a point where you're realizing that it has been, and it has been taking up most of your, you know, your mind, then this is the part where you take your first step towards progress. And so today, my first step is going to clean my room. I'm gonna clean my room, okay, before I go into work in 2 hours. If you are at this point where you are fresh out of relationship, where you're ready to change and you're ready to get back to learning how to love yourself, then you have come to the right spot. So welcome, my friend. The point of this challenge is to, number one, for the next 30 days, get all that focus and attention that we've been giving to our ex, whether that's through lurking on their social media or messaging them whenever we're drunk, taking all that energy and focus and attention and putting it into intentionally learning how to love ourselves. To start off, why are we doing this? Why are you doing this? Why am I doing this? Your why is going to be unique to you, but for me specifically, why am I doing this? It's because I'm tired of not feeling good anymore with myself. I'm tired of idolizing what could have or would have been. I'm tired of hurting. And so I want to do this because I want to learn how to love myself and learn how to be okay with being with myself and being happy with me again, because I've fallen off track. So take this moment to really pause and ask yourself why you're going to take the next 30 days to learn how to love yourself better. You can pause the video if you'd like. The next step is radically accepting where you are right now. You are single. And then also get really real with yourself on where you are right now in general. What are your habits? What are your behaviors? For me, I've been depressed. I've been sleeping in. I've been eating out. I've been drinking a lot to numb the pain. I haven't done any sort of self-care thing other than like shower, wash my face, and like brush my teeth, but I haven't intentionally been doing any self-care. So take a moment and pause and write down where are you right now, reflect on your habits, your behaviors, and embrace that you're motherfucking single. All right, now that you have just finished practicing radical acceptance, accepted that what is done, you are single, and you currently aren't living and being your best self right now based off your behaviors and your habits. Now it is time to focus on where we want to be at the end of these 30 days. It's important to write down our goal on where we want to be at the end of these 30 days. Whenever you are writing down your goal, you do want to be very specific. So for mine, I broke down the best version of me into 3 categories, which is mental, physical, and spiritual. So how am I going to go about the physical, exercising, eating right? The mental, I'm going to be reading, meditating, journaling. The spiritual, I'm going to be meditating, praying, reading spiritual books, just practicing being present and tapping into my, my higher self, my intuition, all of that. All right, so now that you are finished writing down where you want to be at the end of these next 30 days, you've set your intention going into it, we are now going to focus on how we're going to get there. The number one thing we will be doing is daily journal entries. And our daily journal entries is going to be about one thing, which is how are you feeling? And that one thing can lead to so many different things, because how we feel post breakup is a roller coaster of highs and lows. So right now I'm feeling pretty confident, but who knows, in the next 30 minutes I might start crying and reminiscing about my ex, if I'm being super real with you. I'm a Cancer, I can't help it. I'm an emotional being. Anyways, the deeper and more tapped in you can be with your own emotions and feelings, the better you will progress and improve throughout the next 30 days. The next thing we will be having is our daily self-care checklist. Previously, when you wrote down where you want to be by the end of these next 30 days, you're gonna go ahead and take those goals or that one goal and use your self-care checklist to kind of basically keep you on track. So for example, if your goal by the next 30 days is to become the best version of you by day 30, these little small checklists, these little small rituals is what's going to help you get there and help you maintain that version of you. For example, my self-care checklist is going to consist of these things: 1 gallon of water, 3 healthy meals, 30-minute meditation, and then 1 hour of exercises with the options of either weightlifting, cardio, or yoga. So as long as I do one of those exercises that day, that's all that matters. As well as having a skin care nighttime and morning routine. After our self-care checklist, this is when
we are going to be writing down the new habits we want to begin and the old habits that we want to eliminate. So these habits, again, are unique to my own personal goal, which is to become the best version of myself. And once you are done, finished with that, that is basically the end of our roadmap, just to get us started right now. And we're really just doing this together. It's new for me, just as it is new for you. We're here to help each other grow. That is the number one thing I believe in. So this is to growing, to helping each other out, supporting each other on our journeys of learning how to love ourselves through the highs and the lows. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week for a full look on the first week of this challenge. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys.